Good morning, Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey. We have this 2019 Harley-Davidson Road Glide that we worked on last year. Customer did his own install on the Rockford Fosgate kit, fairing kit, amplifier, lid kit. We flashed the bike for him. He had it for about a year. After a year, he ended up blowing one of the 6.5s up front and both 6.9s in the back. So he's back. He's going to do an NVS Audio Stage 3. So we're going to upgrade the front to Mmats PA 6.5s. We're going to upgrade the 6.9s in the rear to Mmats PA 6.9s. We're going to do two 8-inch mid-bass drivers in the bags, and we're going to power everything with two Sound Digital evox 800s. We're adding a Rockford DSR1 DSP. The wiring in the front can stay because it's oxygen-free copper Rockford wiring kit. So that it's all plug and play harnesses into the front, so there's nothing wrong with that. We're just going to add a second kit to run the amplifier in the bag in the back.
Okay, we are huge fans of Rockford product here at the shop, but we just feel that our Stage 1 outperforms the Rockford Fosgate package in almost every way. It's more power, it's louder, it could take more abuse. So the Rockford is a high quality kit, but we just feel that for our clients, it just falls a little bit short. As far as reliability, if you don't abuse it, the Rockford stuff will last. What Harley owner you know doesn't beat on it every once in a while? So where our package shines a little bit brighter is in the amplifier. At 4 ohms, both amplifiers are about even, but our amplifier is considerably smaller. So the Rockford amplifier is 100 watts by 4. At 4 ohms, the Sound Digital amplifier is 130 watts by 4. Where the Sound Digital amp really shines when we bridge it across the back channels or drop it to a 2 ohm load, you're looking at 200 watts by 4 or 400 watts by 2. So maximum RMS power to this amplifier is 800 watts. Maximum RMS power out of this amplifier is 400 watts. So this amplifier is bigger and less powerful. This is a really high quality amp. If compare the quality of the amplifiers, the Rockford will outperform the Sound Digital, but as far as raw power, the Sound Digital outperforms the Rockford. So on a Harley, you need power. If you want to get up to highway speeds and still be able to hear the audio, the extra couple of 100 watts makes a huge difference. So this is the amplifier we use in our Stage 1 package, guaranteed to give you more output, especially if you drop the channels down to 2 ohms, which we do in a lot of applications where you do fairings and lowers on the front 2 channels. That guarantees you 400 watts out of the front half of this amplifier, and then you can bridge the 2 back channels across, let's say, 2 8-ohm 8s, and you're talking 400 watts in the front, 400 watts in the back out of something this small. For our Stage 1, we normally use the Hertz Neos or the Mmats PA 601s. Here it is compared to the Rockford. Don't let the magnet size fool you. This is a neodymium magnet, which is more powerful. This is a ferrite magnet. But when you put the two head to head, the Rockford tweeter is not as loud as the Mmats tweeter, and the mid bass is considerably better on the Mmats. You do have to modify the pods by heating them up when you do the Mmats. On the Rockford you don't, but for that little bit of sacrifice you end up with a lot more output and sound. Anybody that runs the Rockford 6.9 knows that it's a nice drop-in fit, but the failure rate is really high with these 6.9s. It's a really, really good speaker. It's weatherproof, but if you get on it and act up a little bit, you will smoke the coil on this. Mmats 6.9 is a lot bigger and a lot more powerful and can take the abuse. Look at the size difference between the two. Once again, don't judge it by the magnet, because this is a neo magnet and this is a ferrite magnet, but everything about the Mmats speaker is bigger and more powerful, and the tweeter is much, much louder. They're both weather resistant too. So the Rockford 6.9 lid kit even if we had started this build from the beginning, we would have still used the lid kit. We would have just swapped out the 6x9s for the Mmats 6x9s. Rockford makes good quality product. It's just, I wish they would offer a level 2 step up for the customers that want more. So I'd like to see an 800 watt 4-channel from Rockford. I'd like to see 2 options in the 6x9, a less powerful and a more powerful. It's Rockford. Rockford built a 19-inch subwoofer. They know how to make it loud. I think that they need to relook at the motorcycle category and offer 2 packages, because honestly I believe that the Rockford package is more like a Boom Audio Stage 2 or Stage 3 package, and which is fine for most people, but they need to offer something a little bit bigger and more powerful for the true enthusiasts like this client that trusts Rockford and wants to go with Rockford, but he also wants something you can hear over his pipes and at 80, 100 miles an hour on the highway. So our Stage 3 is going to give him that. Show you guys when we're done.
Now on to the positive. The Rockford DSR1 DSP is by far our best-selling DSP. It is most popular, the easiest to use. So there's a bunch of people that don't like it. It's because they're just not used to it. We have a video coming up very, very soon showing how powerful and how easy to use this thing is. The Bluetooth control is awesome for people that are worried about the Bluetooth being hacked. After you set it up and program it, you can plug it into a laptop and completely disable the Bluetooth. So there goes that problem. Then Android users are having a lot of problems with it. So if you have an Android phone, grab your kid's iPad or iPhone and program the damn thing. It's easy, it's powerful for the price point. Something that has 4 in, 8 out, and the tuning capabilities that it has, and the fact that it just fits everywhere, makes it a no-brainer. It is definitely our #1 selling DSP. There's a few things that I'd like to see Rockford change. Just like I was saying, the amplifiers and the power of the amplifiers, I'd like them to offer 2 versions of this DSP. One a little more powerful, password protected, but that's for a later video. Let me get back to this build. The Rockford wiring kit is awesome. It's oxygen-free copper. Comes Tex Flex braided, so we'll be able to reuse that. Speaker wires are nice and thick, and they're also copper.
Oh, I never made a boomerang before, and I did it right.
Okay, this one's done, ready to be delivered. NVS Audio Stage 3. Mmats 6.5 PAs in the front. Mmats 6x9s in the back. 8-inch mid-bass drivers in the bag. evox 800.4. evox 800.4 driving the mid-bass drivers. Sounds good.